she's good to film.
No, she's not. She's not. You don't know the rules here. This is county government property.
And I work for the county.
Yes, then why are you not backing me up here?
This power-hungry security official thought he was above the law and would be protected by his department, but you won't believe how badly things ended up for him.
I can't stop what I'm doing just because he's filming. You've got to learn to work around that. We're okay.
On May 6, 2024, veteran auditor Jersey Style was outside the Montgomery County government facility, exercising her First Amendment right to film, when a power-tripping security guard decided to confront her.
Can I ask what we're doing?
You could ask. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to answer.
Well, you're on government property, so I do require an answer.
I don't have to. I decline to answer. Respectfully decline to answer.
Okay, well, you have to have permission to film here. This is county government property.
Do you know what the First Amendment is?
You know what, ma'am? You're on county government property. You have to obtain permission to film.
No, I
here.
don't.
We'll just have you removed. It's that simple.
I'm here. I'm here on official business anyway.
And what is that? What is your official
It's
title?
none of your business.
None of my business. Okay.
Just stay away from me. I'm
We
just.
don't have to go this way, but if you
You're
wanna do
right.
it this
We
way,
don't
we
have
will.
to. I'm not breaking any laws.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay. We'll just have you trespass. You can't do that here. They have rules.
We have First Amendment.
Ma'am.
The guard's sense of entitlement was outrageous as he tried to intimidate and pressure her, but little did he know that the worst was yet to come.
Stay away from me.
I can go wherever I like, ma'am.
Not-
I'm violating rules.
I'm not violating rules.
Certainly are.
I'm staying away from you. That's what I'm doing.
How about walk off property?
No.
That would be great.
Stay away from me, sir.
Ma'am, I can walk wherever I want to walk.
Stay away
Follow
from
you
me,
whether
sir.
You like it or not.
Stay away from me.
Not doing it.
Stay away from me. I fear for my safety at this point.
I'm fine. There's no threat. She just needs to get out of here.
I don't feel comfortable around you. I
You're
don't.
not going to the library, ma'am.
I don't feel comfortable. I'm trying to stay away from you
Well, then,
because you're scaring me now.
government county property.
And it's public property.
It's not public.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not. This is government property.
As government property is public property.
No, it's not both.
You have a first
It is
name?
not both. It is not both.
Because I have official business on this property.
Doing what? You
It's
won't
none.
tell me what
It's
it
none
is.
of your business.
It is my business. I'm the security officer here.
I'm not posing a security risk.
The officer lacked a basic sense of the law and continued to harass the poor woman, who was now in fear for her safety. Even worse was his blind confidence that he thought the cops would have his back on this matter.
By filming without permission, you are.
It's a
creating
First Amendment
security risk.
protected activity.
Ma'am, you are on
It's
government property. You
it's
still
government.
get it,
It's
do
a
you?
First
You'll
Amendment.
get it when the police get here.
Hopefully they know the law.
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to stay away from you.
Well, all I'm doing is standing in front of you. You're not going all over my campus filming. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, I'm walking all around, so it's not gonna.
I'm going to follow you whether you like it or not.
That's okay, but just don't impede
what?
in my personal space.
Oh, please.
6 feet.
Look, you're the one in violation here, ma'am.
I'm not in violation,
You
sir.
certainly are.
I'm not in violation of
You
law.
certainly are.
I'm not in violation of law.
Fortunately, a sheriff's deputy arrived, went over to the woman to talk with her, and came to a quick conclusion that left the idiot security official fuming.
Security.
Right.
I'm not breaking any laws.
Right. So I mean, you're just going around filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a citizen review journalist. This is what I do with government officials. And I'm here on official business. I want to check into the tax maps, stuff like that. And I did film by the DMV because that's something new. I've never seen that before. So that's what I was doing. Not breaking any laws, sir. And I'm not giving you my ID either.
Okay.
Because Tennessee is not a stop and ID state.
Okay.
Unless I'm being arrested for something, then I have to give you my ID.
Right. Right now, you're not being arrested.
Okay.
You're not detained. You're free to go.
The official couldn't believe this law-abiding deputy had thrown his agenda into the bin. Things were about to take an even worse turn now as he decided to challenge the very officer upholding the law.
Going to be escorted off the property, though. It's against the rules here to film without express permission, and for me to ask her what her purpose is here and her tell me it's none of my business, well, that's incorrect.
Right.
So she's not allowed to film here unless you have explicit permission from the facilities engineering manager. Those are the rules here. This is county government property. This is not public property, ma'am.
Government is public property.
No, ma'am, it is not. I'm sorry, but you cannot film here without permission.
I don't need anybody's permission to
Sir,
exercise
will you
my
please
First
escort this
Amendment
lady
right.
off my property?
Yeah, give me
Thank you so much.
just a second.
Can I talk to your supervisor?
Probably not.
The auditor had bruised the official's ego, and he simply couldn't let it go. She had every right to be there and even film the property, but even the officer felt intimidated by this tyrant.
And I don't know about her trying to get into. She can film inside the library, right?
Central Patrol 52.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm right. Like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I don't. She's not doing anything wrong. Hey, so I just got off the phone with my lieutenant,
Yeah.
and I mean, he said she's good to film and
No,
walk around.
no, she's not. She's not. You don't know the rules here.
Right.
Okay, you need to check with somebody before you make that.
That's my lieutenant.
Dude, I don't care. The rules here, I enforce. I want her off the property. She's not allowed to film. That's not up for debate. Period. I mean, do I have to call, Mayor Golden or something?
I mean, if you want. I mean, like I said, I just got off the phone
This
with
is
my lieutenant.
I don't care what your lieutenant said. He doesn't know the rules here either. Okay? She's not allowed to film without written consent from Mark, who is the facilities manager.
Right.
If I ask her what she's doing, I expect an answer. It's none of your business. I'll do whatever I want. I want her off the property. It's that simple. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. Your lieutenant, it's not his decision to make.
The guard was losing his mind. He just couldn't handle being proven wrong by an auditor, and his behavior was about to get even more bizarre with an on-duty sworn law enforcement officer.
These are the rules.
But I mean,
period, and I enforce them. If there's a problem with that, I'll if you're not going to back me up, then I'll.
It's not that
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is.
wanting to.
Yeah,
It's,
it is.
like she's
not
legally
allowed to do what she's doing. You don't get it.
But I mean,
is
legally, she's
government,
not
dude.
breaking
Yes, she
any-
is. This is government property,
Right.
not public.
Right.
She can't do it here without written permission and consent. When I ask her what she's doing and she refuses to tell me, she's leaving property. That's all there is to it.
I mean, from my understanding, she's not breaking any laws.
Sir,
and according
you're not
to
getting
my
it.
lieutenant,
This is
and stuff.
county government. Do you
Right.
know what the rules are here at the county government facility here? Do you know what they are?
Anywhere open. I mean,
Sir,
it's open to the
I'm asking-
public.
Please, do you
but-
know what they are? Do you know what the rules here are?
No, not
I do.
here.
I
but-
do. That's my job. I'm telling you, she's not allowed to do what she's doing, and I want her off property. Period. It's really simple.
Right.
She's not allowed to do what she's doing, and after giving me the hard time, I want her off the property. I got other things to tend to.
But I mean, I'm not
Clerk-
allowed to kick
the
her
clerk-
out.
You most certainly are allowed to escort her off property. Yes, sir. I've had it done many times. So please don't tell me you can't do that.
But I
That's
mean,
incorrect.
But she's not doing anything
Oh
wrong.
my goodness, we're going to go over this again. Yes, she is. She is violating the rules here at county government property.
This ego-hungry cop clearly needs to look at the laws, as he shamefully lies about everything. Watch as he completely unravels and makes a fool of himself.
She just agreed with.
I don't care what she agreed with. Like I said, you guys don't know the rules here. She's filming me without my permission, which is another violation, sir.
Well-
She needs to go, period.
So
all
Tennessee,
there is
like, I
to
mean,
it.
you're allowed to record. I mean, like.
No, not here. You have to have written consent, and the person being filmed has to give consent. I do not. She is to leave property. It's that simple. That simple. Those are the rules here, and this is my
Secure.
job. Okay?
Okay.
If you're going to undercut me,
I'm not.
yes, you are. If you're going to undercut me, I need your name and badge number so I can turn it in. When I call you guys, I expect to be backed up.
Secure.
Okay, not to be told what it's like off property.
But what
On
I'm,
property, it's a different set of rules.
what I'm saying is
needs
she's
to
not
leave.
breaking the law.
She is. You don't get it. You just don't get it, dude. You work for the county, you still don't get it. She's not allowed to do what she's doing on county government property. Either escort her off or please give me your name and badge number so I can take it higher. I'm sick to death of not being backed up here.
This deputy should have shut down this idiot by now, but he was being too lenient with him. Watch as he breaks down like a child after realizing he's been proven wrong and that his department isn't backing him up.
And you guys are cutting me off at the knees. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. She's not allowed to film me without my express permission, and I don't give it. She needs to go. Period.
Well, I mean, she is.
Still gonna argue with me,
Tennessee
right?
it's a one-way. It's
Still gonna argue with me. I don't get it. May I have your name and badge number?
Yeah, I'm Deputy Evans.
I need to
K954.
write this down. I don't have my pen with me.
I'm asking him.
This is my post.
Say
Hold on,
My
hold on.
security. You're not going in that building.
I'm asking
Period.
your escort.
She's not going in these buildings, dude. She's not doing it.
I'll
I
let
don't
you
know
do
why you go against government policy like that, man.
It's not the law.
County. It's county government, ma'am. They have their own rules here that
That's
have to
not
be
law.
followed.
I'd like to have an escort, please.
She's not going in that building. I'm telling you right now. Thank you.
I'd like to have an escort.
This dumb official overestimated his authority, and he desperately needs a reality check right here. The deputy eventually calls a supervisor to the scene, but the guard's meltdown only escalates.
I got my supervisor coming.
Dude, the rules aren't going to change because your supervisor's on the way.
I know. Look,
It's that simple.
look, I understand, feeling some type of way with somebody filming and stuff like that.
It's against the rules
But it's-
on this property. It's not how I feel about it.
It's,
Period. It's cut and dry.
but I mean, it's not
Yes.
illegal.
Dude, you don't get it. You don't get it. This is county government
Yeah,
property.
and I work for the
Okay?
county.
Yes, then why are you not backing me up here?
Because
Enforcing the rules that I have to enforce here.
I mean,
If you cut me off at the knees, then you effectively cut my job off. I have no authority here to do my job if you don't back me up.
I'm not-
And I will call Wes and talk to him about this.
Okay.
I've already had to do it once already.
Well, this guy should be instantly fired from this job, as he clearly knows nothing about the law. He completely disregards the fact that the officer has far more knowledge and authority than he does, and proceeds to do something shocking.
You need to learn what goes on here before you come make a decision, because you don't know. You do not know.
Am I getting an escort to do a public record
No, you're
request?
not going in that building.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
I'm security here, and I'm telling
I'm
you, you're
not
not going
talking
in
to
that
you,
building
sir.
filming. She's not
I'm
doing
not
it.
talking to you, sir.
She's not doing it. Period.
but she's allowed to.
No, she's not.
I mean, like,
Oh
legally.
my God, you're so hard-headed. She is not allowed to do it. You can't film.
Yeah, you can.
No, oh my God, dude. You cannot on government property without consent.
Inside,
Oh my
I
God.
want an escort. What's
You are not
the
going
process?
anywhere inside my buildings.
So
Period.
I don't think I can give you an escort.
Well, I don't want this guy insulting me. I'm trying to avoid.
You know
an
what?
issue
As long
with
as you're
him.
on this campus, I'm going to be in your shadow, whether you like it or not.
Just don't
Period.
assault me.
No one's touching you. No one's touching you.
So can I go
But-
inside to do a public
No.
report?
I didn't tell if
See,
you're
this is what I
secure.
mean.
You can't.
If I start walking into that
I'm
door,
secure.
he's gonna try to
I will physically stop her.
see.
The pathetic individual was making threats after threats, even threatening to use his hands on the woman. Things were just getting out of control as he continued to mock the law.
You're allowed to do that.
Working on it.
All right,
You
so
want
you
me
need to
to
get a
keep
handle
on
on this.
Now, do you understand why I'm asking for an escort? Because he stated he's
Ma'am,
going to put
you are
hands
not
on me.
allowed to go in there. The county clerk is who called me to come take care of this.
Right.
So you're going to say that, that she has no authority either.
Well, I mean, if the
She's an
county
elected
clerk,
official, and you're telling me she has no authority
So-
to let me do my job.
if the county clerk didn't want you in there, they have the right to ask you to
Yeah,
leave.
but I'm doing
But-
No, she's
I'm
not.
doing a records request, and that's like under a statute.
Let my supervisor get here.
Yeah,
He'll explain it. Because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm
You
not
are,
getting it.
my friend.
but-
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. She needs to be
From
on
the-
property. Period. Now, if you want to go and get permission to do what you're doing, I have no problem with that, ma'am. You just have to go through. You have to go through the proper channels.
Because I mean, it'd be the same if she walked into the sheriff's office with a camera. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to film inside the
Well,
sheriff's
that's
office.
not. We're not the sheriff's office.
It's county
We're not the
property,
sheriff's
though.
office.
It's
Yeah.
public property.
It is not, ma'am. It's
Oh.
private.
No, it's not.
Sir, is this public property?
Is that
Yes.
No,
It
it's not. It's government county. Oh
Because-
my God.
Finally, the supervisor arrived, and things quickly took a turn for the worse for the security guard. Karma was about to hit, and it was well deserved.
Introduce myself. I'm a friendly. Nice to meet you. I'm a friendly person. I'm just here to do a public records request under the Tennessee statute. I want to inquire about their policies and stuff.
Okay.
That's it. And I did film on the side of the DMV because that's something new that I never saw. So I was like, but I never went inside.
Okay.
I stayed outside. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right as a citizen of the
Oh,
jail. Yeah. I'm not breaking any laws. Like, I don't know what his security, I don't know what his deal is.
No, you're good. You're not doing anything wrong as long
Yeah,
as
it's
you're
quite
outside.
like inquiring about the public records.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, as long as you're not accessing restricted areas or anything like that.
Correct.
Yeah. No, you're good. We just gotta.
I'm gonna have to talk to him, yeah.
But-
How's it going, man? You doing okay? You doing good?
You know where the clerk's office is, so I could go straight there?
So the clerk's office is right here.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know anything about the process to do a public information
I'm
request.
just afraid that he's gonna put hands on me.
No, he's not gonna do that.
Okay.
He's
So
not
And
I'll
that-
get-
No, you're fine.
Yeah, like I said, you're not
Just as
detained.
long
You're
as
free
you
to
don't
leave.
access restricted areas, you're good to go.
It didn't take the supervisor much longer to knock some sense into the tyrant security guard, who this time learned his lesson and appeared to calm down, but only after being publicly humiliated and made a complete joke.
Apparently, the library has much different rules than a lot of the other places. In the library, you cannot film without express written consent. You also cannot film somebody in the library without their personal consent. Okay, apparently,
So here's the thing with
what
that.
this lady's doing is okay.
It
Apparently.
is.
Right.
It is, absolutely.
Okay,
But
yeah.
here's the thing with that.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Even if the
I was
library-
probably not explaining it correctly. You know, I
Even
wasn't
if
trying
the
to.
library says that,
Yeah.
their policies are not going to trump the law.
Yeah. I mean, she can still be asked to leave,
Yeah.
but.
Well,
I mean,
I
she's
certainly can't let her go into these buildings filming and disrupting.
But you can.
As long as she's not-
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
yeah. As
Well,
long as
she-
she's not interfering.
Well, that's what
She's
she's
Restricted
doing.
areas.
She doesn't have business in the office. You
Central
don't want to
County
walk around
be
and film.
advised.
Right. But
And
it's,
that's
Charlie
going to
responded
impede
to
these
a
people
hold
from
of
doing
alarm
that.
at 128 North
But that's-
2nd Street.
that's my-
that's, in the sense, that's where they've got to fall back just like we do. Just like this gentleman right here is filming right now. I can't stop what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
You know,
Well, I
part of
know
the
it
process that we
definitely
gotta-
freaked out Teresa over there. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it happens.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
I mean, they've just got to learn to work around
Oh,
it.
where did she go anyway?
She went in there.
She
Okay.
went in the county.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as she's not accessing restricted areas.
Yeah.
Now, if they ask me to remove her,
Now the county clerk, yeah, can ask her to leave,
it's
but
not-
as long
if
as
she's like causing any commotion or anything,
Mhm.
which I don't think she will.
Yeah.
right.
But I mean, when you start getting complaints, well, I don't want to be filmed. That's not a valid
That's
reason.
yeah.
That's not a valid reason. I mean, he can film. He can turn around and film anybody in the public right now. He wants
Sure,
to.
sure.
It's annoying to some people, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
54.
Suddenly, the security guard's entire demeanor shifted, and his tone became noticeably humbled. The auditor was granted permission to film around the facility, while the guard made excuses to the deputies. Secure. It's
Now, see,
Archives is actually down there.
I'm still going to have to go and make sure that, there's not a problem down there.
Well, if there's a problem, they'll call.
They will.
yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna have to follow her around the whole time. And I'm gonna tell you, when you do start doing that, that's where the problem's gonna be for you.
Yeah.
Let them do their thing.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah,
Okay?
look, I
I'm doing
understand.
my thing.
I understand.
So I walk this place
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I happen to walk in that direction, I'm not following her. I'm doing my job.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
that's all.
All right. Well, if you need us,
I'll look
give
at
us
the
a call.
bus shop. I just want to make sure
You're
everything's
fine.
No, you're good, man.
maintained here.
All right, man.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate y'all.
Immediately after this, the auditor filed a complaint against the security official who was fired by Montgomery County. Clearly, he had nowhere near the authority he was trying to project. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw a bizarre case of an arrogant officer who believed he was above the law, couldn't control his ego, and ultimately got put in his place for it. Thanks for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing, leaving a like, and comment if you want more like this.